Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to the Etiquette and Protocol channel. I'm Juliana Santiago, and in today's video we're going to talk a little about gift etiquette. Gifts. It's always a very common question around here, and I actually want to know what's your question. What's your question about etiquette, protocol, good manners, table setting, or hosting at home? Comment down below because I'm always keeping an eye on the comments and they become topics and new ideas for the next videos I post here on the channel. So don't forget to share your question or suggest a topic you'd like to see here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe here to the channel and turn on notifications because every week we have new videos for you, so you won't miss any updates. Usually we're here every Wednesday, so stay tuned because I'm always available and always bringing you new updates. Today we're going to talk a little about gift-giving protocols, and we're going to discuss the gift-giving protocol here in our country because this can vary from one country to another. For example, the gift-giving protocols in Japan are different from the protocols for receiving and giving gifts in Brazil. So today, in this video, we're going to talk a little about how the gift-giving protocol works here in our country. So how are you going to give a gift and how are you going to receive a gift? Well, first I'm going to tell you a little about how you should receive a gift. A question that might come up is when you receive the gift, how are you going to handle it? Juliana, should I open this gift right away? Should I open this gift in front of the person who gave it to me? How am I going to handle this process to do it according to etiquette rules, the protocols here in our country in the right way? Well, the right thing to do when you receive a gift is to open it immediately. So you should open it right away when you receive the gift. So you receive it, open it right away, and thank them. Here in our country, we like to see people's reactions. We enjoy seeing how people respond and how they receive the gift, which usually has a lot of sentimental value because we choose something that matches the person's personality and style. So because of all these sentimental reasons, for Juliana or for Murilo, that's your prize. Those involved may find it informative, so I wish you all the best. And they're on Facebook, Hari Fushadeli, I do. I'm Leandro Matos, Likedri product has that item. It's not a good idea for you to show off your gift. That can come across as arrogant and it can also be disrespectful to the other people who also gave you gifts. It might seem like the gift you got from me in our example here was more special than the one you got from Maria. So Maria might feel embarrassed and upset with you. Whenever you receive a gift and there are other people around where you will receive several other things in front of someone, there will be a group with several people involved. Try to keep a balance in your gratitude and thank everyone in a uniform way, without making it seem like you liked one thing more than another. A question that may come up is when very large events happen, because if it's a small event, you can easily open the gift. Thanking immediately makes it easier for you to keep track and later on know who gave you each item in question. But when we have a very large event, even with many people involved, it becomes difficult to thank everyone right away. Receiving the gift could lead to getting even more. Anyway, people come, arrive, and don't greet you properly, then that pile of gifts just keeps growing and it ends up not being pleasant. When you have a very large number of guests, it's hard to manage receiving the gifts. This can also happen at children's parties, 15th birthday parties, or any events that involve a lot of guests. The best thing is to have someone responsible for keeping track of the gifts, to sort of act as a master of ceremonies at your event. So this person will write down the names of everyone who gave each gift, like Juan Maria, and label the gifts for later. Later, you can open these gifts more calmly and peacefully, and then, of course, send your thank yous. It's very important that we say thank you. for the gift, because sometimes we think the person didn't put care or attention into choosing the item for you. But she did, even if just for a moment, even if just for an instant. She took a moment out of her day to think about you and choose what she was going to give you as a gift. It's very common for us to see at parties people who sometimes don't even bring a gift. They don't have that habit because they think the person won't even notice if they don't bring one. No. Everyone remembers because it's a special gesture of affection. Stopping your day to buy something for someone is independent of price or monetary value, but it's really about the gesture and the attitude that come with that gift. So it's something very powerful. That's why you should always remember to thank someone for the gift. And when you want to thank them in a more distant way, like at a very big party where you can't open the gift in front of everyone, remember to thank them for the item. For example, thank you, Maria, for the shoes you gave me, because this shows that you paid attention to what Maria gave you. If you simply say, Maria, thank you for the gift, it feels impersonal. So it's also a tip for the bride and groom. When you are married or getting married, you receive a lot of wedding gifts that arrive little by little at your home. Many people like to send wedding gifts directly to the couple's home. Always remember to say thank you, mentioning how the gift the person gave you was. It's a very thoughtful gesture and shows synergy that you paid attention to the choice of that gift. Now, if you're a guest, how are you going to give the gift to someone? Every time you go to someone's house, go to a birthday party or go to celebrate a special occasion, it's ideal to bring a gift to thank the person. So, for example, if you're going to visit someone for the first time, let's suppose you're coming to my house here for the first time. It's nice if you bring something to thank me in a way for this special invitation. So this gift could be, for example, a candle, a bottle of wine, a box of chocolates, or maybe some home decor item. It's really nice when we go to visit someone and bring a little gift for that person. As I mentioned before, a gift isn't about the price or value, but about the gesture, the act of bringing something to someone. Of course, as your relationship and friendship with that person grows, the items you bring to their house tend to change. But if you're going to someone's house, it's considered very polite to bring a gift for that person. Just as it's not appropriate to show off gifts, when you receive one, showing them to other people or other guests, it's also not a good idea to display your gift. So you're a guest, you give me a gift in this case, and then you keep showing it to everyone. Guys, did you see the shoes I gave to Juliana? Did you see the notebook I gave to Juliana? Showing off like that as a way of, your gift was the most special gift, it was the most unique gift, it was the most amazing gift. And that makes other people feel uncomfortable. Not only will the host feel very uncomfortable, looking like they liked your gift more, but the other people will also feel very uncomfortable. And etiquette, third millennium etiquette, modern etiquette, is about that. It's about showing respect and consideration in our daily lives, in small gestures, showing that to other people and really applying it in our lives. So, this is a very common situation that happens and creates a very unpleasant situation which doesn't fit within the standards of etiquette. Another etiquette mistake, also when you're giving someone a gift, is downplaying your own gift. Many times we bring something to someone, but we say something like, oh, don't mind it, okay? What do you mean? You gave a gift, regardless of the value of that item. The important thing is that you did what you could do at that moment. For that person, it's the amount you can spend, it's what you can offer them, you're giving your best to that person. How will you minimize your gift? It doesn't make any sense. So be careful. We often have this habit of belittling ourselves, of putting ourselves down. Even when you're giving someone a gift, and then you're not showing confidence, you're not showing good posture, even though you had the right practice. You brought a gift that you consider to be within your financial means. Anyway, you give it to the person, so don't feel bad about it. On the contrary, be happy that you can give gifts to people. Another common mistake when giving a gift is repeatedly telling the person, if you don't like it, you can exchange it. No, she knows she can exchange it if she doesn't like it. You don't need to remind her. It just makes it seem like you went to the store and bought anything for her, you know. You saw the first thing there and just grabbed any item you didn't have. There's sentimental value in remembering the person when you buy a certain item or even when you make it. You can often give a gift that you made yourself. You can come and say, oh, if you don't like this cookie I made, you don't even have to eat it. What do you mean? Once again, you're downplaying your gift, so it doesn't make any sense to act that way and make the person feel embarrassed or give signs that you didn't give it the proper attention, you know. One question I've seen here on the channel is whether when you arrive at the event, you have to give the gift immediately as soon as you get there and greet the host. Should you give the gift? Yes, right after greeting the host, you should. Or in short, the person who invited you, the special guest of the day, or the birthday person. You should then give the gift, so greet them and then give the gift right away. And you, as a good host, want to know how to invite people, want to understand a bit more about invitation protocol, to learn how to make a good invitation according to etiquette rules so you don't embarrass yourself and everything goes smoothly with your guest. Here on the side, I'll leave a video for you to watch right after this. If you've watched this far, this video on guest etiquette will be very helpful. There you go. To learn a little more about how to structure a good invitation, don't forget to like this video and subscribe here to the Etiquette and Protocol channel. I'll be signing off for now, okay? Thank you so much and see you in the next video.